Today I'm going to be reviewing Super Mario Bros. The movie. Now, obviously, this property is one that we're all familiar with if you haven't grew up with Mario, played the games, or anything like that. This has been a very anticipated film and one that's going to be making a lot of money. One thing that I really appreciate in this film that one that he said this film is really dedicated to the fans, right? For many things we've heard many people say if a movie doesn't succeed any type of financial gain or anything, they say, well, the movie's for the fans, not really for the critics or anything. This movie was definitely for the fans, but it paid off. As you can see currently right now, that Mario Bros has a low Rotten Tomato score and but have a very high audience rating, about 98%. And then with this film, when I was going watching the theater with my fiance, I can tell you that there were a lot of kids and adults, but the adults were acting like kids. And with this film, you feel like a kid again. You're watching this film, and it was a tremendous experience. The plot of it is not very simple. Yes, you have Mario trying to go save his brother, and you're trying to go get Princess Peach, and we're trying to go defeat Bowser. But all of it is very generic. We've seen the story tropes before, but beyond that, what we see is hidden gems throughout this movie of just Nintendo properties, of actual other games as well. We get different types of Mario suits. We get references to Mario Kart, reference to Mario Galaxy, other things as well. There's just Nintendo characters as well, etc. But one thing I really appreciate in this film, what they did, really the voice acting. I want to say first of all, for Chris Pratt, his voice acting, I think that was very controversial when this film was announced. But I can tell you that in the first 5 minutes, literally, they address his accent, and it actually makes sense. If I'm thinking that if I heard, the Mario accent, the entire movie, I'm not gonna lie, it probably would took me out of it because it almost seemed like a caricature or like a improv or something like that, not actually a really authentic voice. And I thought Chris Pratt did a very good job. We also get other voice actors from Luigi, Toad, Princess Peach, but one that is the crowning jewel in this movie is Jack Black playing Bowser. That he was actually born to play this role. You felt Jack Black's personality, Bowser, and to me, it really was perfect casting. There was one scene in this movie that obviously is going to get a lot of praise, is that he does sing a song to Princess Peach. You can go look that up on YouTube or anything like that. The one thing that I actually, again, I really appreciate with this film was the soundtrack. The soundtrack was very, very powerful. Giving old school themes as well. This is a film for many different generations, and I felt the soundtrack, along with Nintendo Mario themes that they had sprinkled throughout there, but made a more cinematic version of it. I thought that was very, very interesting and really paid off. One thing I would say that on my critiques in terms as Nintendo making this property into a film is that, again, now that this film, even though it's very, very short, about probably like an hour and a half or so, give or take. This movie was on safe mode, no pun intended. But one thing I actually really hope that they do now when we get to a sequel, which is film is absolutely going to get a sequel, is that we get to explore more Nintendo characters as well. We get a tease of Yoshi at the end of the movie, but we also hope that when Princess Peach was talking about the many different galaxies out there, that hopefully we get to see other Nintendo properties such as Link, Zelda. We already got issues of Pikachu. We got Sonic. Maybe we can get Kirby and other people in there. I also forgot to mention Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong was also very good in this movie too. Again, they had like a lot. Donkey Kong and Mario had like a little a rivalry in this movie, but almost like a frenemies type of relationship. But one thing I have to commend this film also. Lastly, is the animation. The animation worked. Where it's talking about the Mario Karts driving on the Rainbow Road, where it was the Koopas and them transitioning to shells. The face acting in terms of like, you can kind of see a little bit of Jack Black and his personality, but like in Bowser, that's why I really felt like the animation was top notch in this film. But again, I really hope that in the next film they get to, explore more and actually go a little bit deeper in terms of the Mario lore. We do get reference of the original voice actor who voiced Mario, plays Mario's father. He also played the one of the other guys in the restaurant in the opening of the film. I really did appreciate again, as much as that there wasn't really no major big plot. You do emphasize the relationship between Mario and Luigi, just saying that we're stronger together than we are apart, and that's really the basis and foundation of this film. It's very simple, but it's effective. I think every not only parent or child and everything can go watch this film, and you can take something out of it. This was again a film for many different generations and different audiences, and well around also rewatchable. I think the fact that this film is short is kind of is give the more accessibility of being watched over and over again, popping up on Netflix and go watch it on like a Saturday night or something like that. I think that's be very very powerful when this film comes out on digital. But again, this film's already tracking to make over about $500 million in the box office and possibly $1 billion. This has been also the most highest rated video game movie adaptation that are out there as of right now. So I'm really intrigued in terms of what they have in store in the future, especially when they get into other characters. I hope to. Again, I have to give props to Chris Pratt, to Jack Black, the other voice actors in this film. They really made a very, very entertaining film and a very good film experience for audiences. I enjoyed it. My fiance enjoyed it. I know you're going to enjoy it too when your family can go out and see Super Mario Bros. The movie in theaters right now. That concludes this video. I'll see you guys in the next review. Peace.